So I have cut some of the figured maple here for drawer fronts, which are these pieces here, and they're marked to, I have it upside down. It's marked to fit the opening. And then for the backs, we have pine. I've got some quarter-inch pine here, and then the sides are quarter-inch pine too. So they fit right in there like that, and we're going to put half-blind dovetails on the front here and through dovetails in the back. And so we've got some miniature dovetailing here to do, and then the bottoms will be pine as well, and I've got some more pine stock upstairs. And chopping out small dovetails now. These are the sides of the drawers here, and I'm putting 2 tails and 3 pins on there. So I've got my trusty dovetail chisels here. They're nice and thin and can fit into the groove there. And I use the largest that I can fit in there. But this is pine, so it's only a quarter-inch thick. So I could probably do it by hand without the mallet. But just old habits. Cold here today. First, a little bit of snow last night, and our first of the year. And it's what, December 19th or something like that. So it's a good winter. Nothing to complain about so far, that's for sure. There we have it. One side done. I'm fitting the sides now to the half-blind dovetails on the first one here. And they seem to work pretty well. So we got to get the other side and then the back. Well, I cut the dovetails into the box frame here, as you can see, and cut a 1/8" groove all the way around on the inside here, and of course cut out the back so that you can slide in the bottom. And then I have some slightly less than 1/4" pine here for the bottoms, with the grain going in the correct direction. And then I also used a router to put a bevel on there so that it can slide in, and of course the bevel's only on 3 sides. And then I left it proud here about 1/16 of an inch. So I measured the depth of the opening here so that the drawer bottom would stop it at the appropriate spot. And it's a hair too big there. So we'll have to adjust a little bit. It's flush on this side. It's probably not square. I guess if I push it in, it's flush. And then I think I'll use one knob in the middle to get them out. So it's kind of a good thing that it didn't go all the way in, because I wouldn't be able to get it out. But looks like the drawers are ready for glue up. Well, I've got the gallery upside down right at the moment, so I added a little curlicue figure to the top of the pigeonholes, and I'm gluing it in, and I made a mess of it with the hide glue, but that should sand right off. So I got them fairly well flush on there, and so we're waiting for the glue to dry, and I think that's pretty much it with the drawers done, pretty much it for the gallery. So now I'm planing the backs of the drawers now to have them fit flush with the front. We only need a little taken off, and we'll see how it fits. So we'll see if I've taken enough off. Nope. About a 32nd of an inch proud there, so gotta plane a little more. We'll see if I got it this time. Looks pretty good.
And that takes us now to 16 minutes past.
This side here is a little bit proud, so I might take a little off there, but otherwise pretty good fit.
Don't miss a single thing.
Well, there we have it. The 3 drawers are fitted, and so I guess the gallery is finished. So now I'm working on the top rail, and I've got some 5/8 of an inch stock here, and I haven't cut these to length yet, but they'll be offset about 3/4 of an inch from the sides on either side, and I'm going to dovetail them in like so, so that obviously they have to should be held together mechanically here on the edges. And then I'm going to cut a shape here on the end, because this has to be low, very low here, because when the lid comes up, you'd like it to go past vertical so that it doesn't fall back at you. So it'll be low here in the front, and then a scallop of some type up here to the top, which I can figure out later. But so right now I'm gonna cut some dovetails onto some tails onto these 2 pieces, and then put the pins on the end there and fit it together, and I'll cut it to size later. Well, I've got the dovetails on, and that's about how it's going to look. Now we're going to work on that shape to taper it back. Well, I'm getting ready to glue up the top piece here. So if you remember, I had dovetailed the ends here. I've got a little sanding to do on it yet, but I was going to glue it up on top of here, and I thought, well, somebody'd grab it and knock it off, even though I probably will use yellow glue instead of the traditional hide glue. So I decided to reinforce it. So using dowel centers, I drilled some 9/16 inch holes in the bottom here, and then use the dowel centers to set the points for where it would fit, and it fits pretty good on there. So just a matter of putting some glue in there and wrapping it into place. Then I'll clamp it, and we should have a pretty good solid, I'm not sure what you call it, but the top part of the desk there. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm rounding over the edge of the book support with the lid. So I've got looks like about a 3/8 of an inch hollow here, and I'm just rounding over the edge, taking a small shaving. And then once I get that rounded over, I could take a larger one and get it a little rounder. Gluing on the book holder now. So I want to turn some knobs for the drawer, so that'll be my next step. So I'm drilling the pilot hole here for the knob, for the screw for the knob, and I can't get my drill in there, so I got my old egg beater drill here that I'm using to drill the hole in the countersink. And as you can see, it's a little tough, but I think I got it there. Well, that's pretty much it. The knob is on, and our book or paper catcher is on here, and the gallery is in and all glued up. So all that's left to do is to mount this onto the base, and of course the finishing, and then the molding. I've got a piece just laid on here and on that side that'll be added after. So I'm going to stain it. So I don't want it, I don't want to stain it after it's been assembled, because we want stain under here. So so the next thing is to finish it, and then I'll do this last assembly after it's been at least stained. So I've got to do some around these corners over and do some final sanding on it, and then start to work on the coloring.